If your main source of income is the VA disability compensation, you might be closer to home ownership than you think. In this video, I'm breaking down how lenders really view disability compensation, misunderstand this part of the approval process, and what really matters when it comes to qualifying for a mortgage. Now, if you look down in the comments section, you will see a link to a free quiz I created that will help you understand where you are in the home buying journey. It'll let you know instantly if you should be saving a little longer, if you are a good candidate for buying a single family home using your VA loan, and if you'll be comfortable with house hacking, which is my absolute favorite way to use the VA loan. If this is your first time seeing me, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanika. I am a realtor in the Houston, Texas area, and I help military service members and veterans learn how to use their VA loan strategically for long-term stability and wealth through real estate. Now, let's get to my first point. Disability compensation is real income. It's income that you get for life. It's not a stipend, it's not an allowance, it's real income. And a lot of veterans count themselves out from even looking at houses because they think that their disability compensation doesn't count when it comes to them getting approved for a mortgage. And that's just not true. A common mistake some of you are making is just writing yourself off without even trying to have a conversation with the lender and asking them if they will consider your disability income when qualifying you for a mortgage. Now, your mortgage loan approval is about more than just your income. It's about your full financial picture. Lenders take into account more than what's coming in. What they're concerned also about your debt. Whether your debt is overpowering your income. They think about how long you've had debt, how often you apply for credit cards. There's so much that is involved with them approving you for a mortgage. They look at your savings, investment, all kinds of things to build your full financial portrait. So it's not built off of just one number. It's not built off just your income or just your credit score. They look at your full financial picture in order to approve you for a mortgage loan. So focusing entirely on the income that you're bringing in is doing yourself a disservice. You definitely should at least talk to a lender to see where you are financially and if you are indeed a good candidate, even with just your disability compensation. You never know. There are some homes that are at a price point that you can afford, believe it or not. You know, every veteran's not the same. We're all different. So your financial profile might differ from somebody else's financial profile. And based on what you got going on, you might be able to buy a house with your disability compensation. And there are so many other benefits attached to your disability rating that many of you don't even explore to see what you can or can't do with the VA loan. So assuming that your disability rating or compensation automatically excludes you from home buying or excludes you from using the VA loan is not a good outlook to have for yourself when it comes to home buying at all. Don't count yourself out. Assuming that your disability rating is a negative connotation on your finances just limits your opportunities. Don't do that. Now, if you are curious about using your VA loan at whatever stage of life you're in right now, I'm going to put in the description box an ebook I created just for us that tells you everything you need to know about the VA loan. It answers, I thought of so many questions and I researched and put in the answers in this book. I made the links clickable. I don't think there's any question you could possibly have about the VA loan that I have not answered in that ebook. Unless it's like something personal that, no one could answer but you and maybe your lender. But I do have a discount code for if you are purchasing it from this YouTube video. So I will also put that in the description box. But do yourself a favor and take a look at it and empower yourself with more information about the VA loan so that your conversations with people who can help you buy a house won't feel uncomfortable. Now, I do believe that knowledge is power. And I've had very uncomfortable conversations with people because I felt like I didn't know enough about what I was asking to properly articulate what I needed to know, or my ideas on the benefit, or have some background information on why I'm asking the questions I'm asking. So I want us to be prepared and have meaningful conversations when it comes to this benefit that we've earned. So, like I said, it's in the description box. The discount code will also be in the description box. And take a look at the book. Also, if you have already purchased the book, go ahead and tell me in the comments what question was in there that you didn't even think about and I answered. I'm curious to see. Or if you still have a question, put that in the comments too, and I will create a YouTube video on that subject. One of the biggest mistakes we as veterans make is disqualifying ourselves before we even really dig to find out if we're truly disqualified. It's important for us to know the facts and not assume the worst, not assume that we're out of opportunities, because the possibilities are endless. And it's up to us to figure out what our personal possibilities are by going out, seeking answers, having conversations about what we can and can't do. Maybe with your disability compensation, you can't buy a McMansion. You could probably buy a condo. You could probably buy a smaller house that makes sense for where you are right now financially and makes sense for the size of your family. But anyway, thank you for clicking on this video to learn more and taking that step, because there are a lot of veterans who aren't even doing any type of research. They've already counted themselves out, and you haven't. And I commend you for that. Thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for getting this far in the video. If you found this valuable or helpful at all, please click the like button. And if you want to know more about the VA loan and you're curious about other videos I've created on this topic, go ahead and click subscribe, and just give me that warm and fuzzy that these videos are actually meaningful to somebody and that I should keep going. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it's sunny and you get a little sunshine on your skin today. It's hot. It's very hot here in Houston. I've been sweating all day, but it's important for me to get these videos finished and to tour these beautiful homes, take advantage of my benefit as a real estate agent. And so that's all I got for you today. See you in the next one. Respectfully, your realtor, Tanika.